Rebecca, you not dead? If you're not dead, you'll tell me, right? I'm going to assume she's not dead. Then again, the game didn't tell me... I'm pretty sure the game didn't tell me that Billy was fighting zombies down here, so... Let's make sure he's got... Yeah, he's got a full load. Fly. Yep, she's just bored. Just sat here bored. And done. I left something on the floor, didn't I? Yeah, the acid rounds. Okay, well let's use this, and then we'll go pick the acid rounds back up. Oh, now that I look at it, this is... yeah, there's a green plate, and the other one was blue. And it said BL Leech Charm, so it's... No, don't go through the door. Damn it. Just to make sure. Where am I? Yeah, so that door's locked. And I need the thing for the gas there. Yeah, and the acid round is in there. I'm going to assume, unless the game actively tells me, that I don't need the grappling hook after the cable car section. Simply because I could absolutely leave it behind. There we go, yeah, it's just on the cusp of the camera angle change. I could absolutely leave the grappling hook behind at this point. So unless the game goes, hey, go get the grappling hook, you're going to need it, I'm going to assume I don't need it. Although, there is actually... That door's not the same door that I opened. That door was completely green. Oh dear. Yeah, so that's one. Yeah, because, you know what I'm thinking? I don't actually have that much many bullets left. And I do have a full heal thing at the moment, so... It's actually in my interest to save ammo by getting... and killing them with my foot. I'm a smart person. Hey, there's ammo. I cannot carry this. What's this thing? You cannot carry this. Okay, you're not going to tell me what it is. No, you can't have it. Bad. Alright, well, whatever. Let's just use that. And combine. Do I want to... Let's see if there's anything else here. Used to contain dead bodies. I wonder if it was the dead body that you shot crawling out of it that gave that away. Don't think there's anything. There's nothing that's sticking out there. So this is the only thing I need in this room. Okay. Let's send... I really wish I could find another leech man up here, so I could kill it with my remaining fire rounds, and then put the grenade rounds in there. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to send my remaining bullets to Billy. Which might seem like a short-sighted plan, and you're right. But I'm going to go save in a second, so if it kills me, it won't matter. And I'll do it differently. There we go. So Billy now has lots of I mean, Billy always does, but he's my main shooter. And when I can get the two of them back together, which I could do now, but I don't think there's any point in Billy being up here. And I'm not 100% sure he'll be able to get back down afterwards. And if he can't get back down afterwards, the game very well might say to me, you cannot go back down. You cannot come up because you cannot get back down, so don't. You numpty. Sterilizing agent. Okay, so that's the thing I need to put on the gas room. Let's go and do that then. And that zombie will come alive. And I can waste all my ammo on him. And then I can die. So let's save first and then do that. Actually. That sounds like a better plan. I think I'll have to check my map because I can't 100% remember where the save room is. Zip. The save room's there, I guess. Ah, screw it, let's just do it. It's right here. Gotta remember to pick up those. Kachik. Kachak. Oh, there's a guy in there as well. Excellent. Do I need to come? I might need to come back through here, but I might be able to run away. He's going to take a second to get up. I think I can just grab that key and then run for it. Yeah. See you, losers. I'll come back for those shotgun shells later, but see you, losers. The Rebecca away. Right, now we'll go and save. And I don't know, it might be this room that I've got the key for now. Might be. But let's save. Oh yeah, I don't have any space. Let's put my knife down. There we go. I've talked about this before, but let's talk about it again, because I can't think of anything else to talk about. I really kind of hope that part of me wants, because they've announced that they're making a Resident Evil 2 remake, which is great news. People have wanted a Resident Evil 2 remake for a while, and the reason being is because people, it annoys me when people say, "Oh, why make a remake of an old game when they could just make a new game?" Or you could just play the old game. The reason being is because the old game doesn't look as nice, and the control. I'm playing Metal Gear Solid 2, Metal Gear Solid even with my cousin at the moment, and that game is not. It's good. It's still a good game, but it controls poorly and it's dated. There's lots of things about it that are dated. That new games. Oh, yeah, there's the tram car. I didn't realise that's what that was before. That new games have that game doesn't, and. It an updated version. In fairness, they did do an updated version of... Okay, that's not for that room then. They did have an updated version of Metal Gear Solid. It's called the Twin Snakes. And that's the kind of remake that I'm a bit worried about. Because it's like they updated Twin Snakes, but they also added in a load of unnecessary stuff. But then they updated Resident Evil, and they added in a load of really cool stuff. And then they HD'd it, and it was even cooler. There we go. Yes, this is the breeding room. I'm glad I saved first. It's got a vent at the bottom. That's always a sluice gate. That's always what you want in a room. So they're making Resident Evil 2 remake, and I'm kind of... At one time, I want them to make it as close to the original Resident Evil as possible to kind of maintain that experience. On the other side, I really want them to modernize it. Ah, shit. Oh, actually... Come on. I'm actually perfectly equipped for this fight. Because acid rounds and hunters do not mix. That should be... Yep, that's one. And that's... Come on. That's two. And will the music now turn off, or is there a third one? Yeah, killed him. Okay, good job to bring the acid rounds with me. I mean, in fairness, I could have easily left that room and come back, got the acid rounds and come back. BOW report. Research to date has shown that when the progenitor virus is administered to living organisms, violent cellular changes cause a breakdown in the system. I used to have a contract with Vodafone, and that used to cause violent cellular changes as well, mostly to my contract. Furthermore, no satisfactory method has been found to control the organisms for use as weapons. Clearly, greater coordination at the cellular level is essential to enable further growth. I conducted a number of experiments in an effort to find a breakthrough. This is my report. Insecta. I thought that was it. Perhaps because these ancient animals have been genetically stable for millennia, when administered with progenitor virus, they exhibited only explosive, high-energy growth and increased aggressiveness. It is extremely difficult to envision using them as BOW. Amphibia. Injecting a frog with the virus resulted in an increase in leaping power and abnormal tongue growth. However, no change in mental ability was observed. Furthermore, an abnormal appetite resulted in the test subject randomly attacking all moving objects. Usefulness for BOW is limited. Mammalia. The progenitor virus was merged with monkey cellular DNA, resulting in increased fertility. The resulting young exhibited improved aggressiveness and some increased mental capacity. As a side note, visual power was lost, but this was offset by an improvement in hearing ability. However, they were unsatisfactory as weapons. It does seem no progress could be made without making humans the base organism. So, increased fertility, some increased mental capacity. Oh, those are monkeys, okay. When I said mammalia, I thought, well, surely that's humans as well. Maybe without making humans the base organism. So, frogs, insects. So I think hunters are... Well, no, hunters are clearly reptiles. I don't know. I can't remember the lore behind hunters and what they are. I know that they've tested it on a load of different things. Yes. Because in Resident Evil 3... I wonder what they're erasing in here. The things you just killed. Are you stupid? Are you a moron? I think you're a moron. Basically, all the things they mentioned there are things that they have experimented on previously. The frogs appear in Resident Evil 3. The hunters are obviously... well, the things I just fought. Insects, they've had moths. Didn't mention the bat. Didn't mention the giant bat at any point. I feel that was an oversight. Now, I'm wondering if that's the locked door there that I need this dial for. I don't remember... Do I need this dial for any... I can't remember using this dial for anything else. Let's just very quickly, before I go through the hassle of sending that down, have Billy run out and check. So I didn't actually look at the door. I'll remember the layout of this room eventually. So the one room I've spent the most amount of time in this entire sort of section, and it's the one I remember the least, but well. Yes, I do need a dial here, and I know what the combination is as well, so that's fine. And I remember it, because it's not that hard a combination to remember. It's actually much easier to remember the number when it's not... If they just said to me the number, I would have forgotten it. Because they gave me that weird maths puzzle, I actually remember it quite well. So these zombies are now active, but I should better just bolt past them. I don't know if that was my footprints or something in that room that moved quickly. Either way, I'm in and I'm out. Have a dial. Oh, I need to click on the thing. Right. Yes, use the dial. So, after this... Oh, I guess, yeah, I bet I can go up and open that last locked room from the inside as Billy. Tell you what. There you go. Just in case you get attacked, I don't want you wasting my acid rounds on zombies, because they're not very effective. Zombies, generally, don't give a shit about acid. You shoot them with acid and they just kind of go, well, I'm still here. And, frankly, nothing you've done has deterred me from this. Because, yeah, they're very specific in what things are good against things. Acid is against live creatures, explosive is good against zombies and BOWs, and fire is good against insects and apparently leeches. I suppose, yeah, they used to burn leeches off. Although apparently burning leeches off is a bad thing to do. Well, I mean, obviously not in this game. That's a great thing to do, is burn leeches. But apparently burning leeches is bad if a leech is on you, because it will vomit in your blood. Which is good. So, we started with 4. And they multiplied to 8. And then we lost 2. And then they halved to 3. See? Much easier to remember. If they had just gone to me, if they had just gone 4, 8, 6, 3, I wouldn't have remembered it. Give me a little cutscene where Billy goes,
maybe I could use this.
Yeah, I was actually going to make a joke saying, maybe this is the train car, and he actually started it with maybe.
Aerial cable car.
Really? Wait, now we can get out.
Yep.
Was that sarcasm? No, I was being sincere. Really? Yeah, no, totally being sincere. I mean, it sounded like sarcasm. No, I'm really happy for you, Billy. Good job. All right, let's get Rebecca into that room. Gonna run and grab these shotgun shells, and then I'm gonna run away from the zombies. These are the songs that Rebecca sings when she's running through a zombie-infected lab. Yes, this is a lab. I was just thinking, is this actually a lab? But it is. They were doing experiments, and that makes it a lab. Like a laboratory, and not a Labrador. Or a lavatory, but that's not V. That's B. I mean, that's not B. That's V. Becca's not very good at singing. There's a lever here. Pull it. Yeah, why not? Ah. Look at that, Bex. Now, I bet. This is just a hunch that I have. I bet I can put Rebecca on that and then pull the lever again. Because she could just climb the ladder down and come down. But why would they put a moving platform on? Oh, really? Is it boring as that? Oh, fine. Tell you what then, because there's a bottle and... Actually, I might as well make Billy do it. There's a bottle and some some petrol here. I might as well make some more Molotovs. Top up the 3 that Billy threw earlier. Because they're actually, now that I've used them effectively, actually quite effective.
Roger.
Actually need to leave the Molotovs on the ground to make more Molotovs. It's kind of redundant. Not redundant, what's the word I'm thinking of? The opposite of progressive. Regressive. It's kind of regressive. It's weird as well that they give you 3 bottles to combine with 3 fuel canisters. Because as far as I know, you can't use the bottles or the fuel canisters for anything else. And you can't use 1 or 2. So what they should just do is just give you a bottle. I suppose you'd probably complain that maybe 3 bottles and 1 oil canister rather than... No, I can't get in there. Rather than 3 bottles and 3 oil canisters. It's like, oh, you can make 3 oil canisters. It should be 1 oil canister and 3 bottles. And then there's enough oil to make 3 Molotovs. That's how this should work. All I'm doing is providing improvements for this game. Output red coil. Ah! I forgot to pick up the other thing that I needed. And now I don't know that I got enough space in my inventory for... Yeah, this is a problem, isn't it? I'm gonna need to leave something behind. Well, for the time being... Nope. Nope, still nope. Exchange. Swap with that. And then leave that. No, leave that on the floor. Also, idle. I set Billy to attack for exactly the situation that I envisioned with the zombie. And he's now dealt with the zombie and we're back together, so I now don't want him to attack anymore because he's useless as a CPU character. I need to... I like that in the cutscene as well, he jumped the rail when he could easily just have walked around. Like, he was just being a cool dude in the cutscene for no reason. I mean, not that you need a reason to be a cool dude. Ha. I feel a bit... Oh, Rebecca has the space. I feel a bit bad that I'm gonna, because I don't think I'm gonna take these red herbs with me. If I've got space before we sort of get on the actual thing, I'll come back and grab as many red herbs as I can, because red herbs are useful. I mean, they're not useful on their own, obviously, but they are still useful. And they have given me green herbs in this area. I can't really complain. This area's had decent amount of healing stuff sort of spread about. You've got one, and you've got one. So, tell you what. That's not what I wanted to do. There we go. Okay, that's obviously not what I need to do with that, but that's fine. Now Billy has both of them. Doesn't seem to be getting any power. Okay, well I have the things. What do I do with the things? There must be a way to get into that room then that I'm not seeing. Maybe now that Billy's here, I can give Rebecca a leg up or something, or a leg over. Ew. Sexual tension. No. Don't seem to be getting a prompt. Is there any room that I haven't been in yet? Oh, hang on. Ah, there's a hole in the... Is there a hole in the floor there? It looks like on the map there's a hole in the floor. So I might be able to climb up with the thing. So the question is, where did I leave the... Oh, it's only over there. Okay. What I'll do then... Rebecca can do this bit. Leave these, and leave these. Well, you might as well come with me. I really hope this is the last time I need the grappling hook. I wouldn't mind the grappling hook so much, apart from the fact that it takes up 2 slots. And I've already had to go back for it a few times now. It's kind of annoying. Yes, kind of. I could, actually. No, I couldn't. I could, but I'm not going to. I could make some more Molotovs, but Billy doesn't have the Molotovs on him, so... Let's take the hook shot. The hook shot up. Unlock the door. Billy can then put in his gizmos. We can power the rail car. No doubt fight a boss, because... I mean, obviously. And then... Next section. That's it. We're on to the next bit of the game. This bit didn't actually take me very long, so I'm guessing there's still more lab. This is the wrong room, Billy. Why did you take me in here? What's wrong with you, Billy? I'm sorry, Rebecca. I haven't been up here before, and also you're leading the way. I think it's unfair to blame me. Shut up, Billy. You're being mean. Yes, well, this experience has hardened me. No, gone is the soft-skinned... Actually, my skin's still deliciously soft, but...
I'll go.
Okay.
That's a weird adjective that you've given your own skin there, Rebecca. Shut up, Billy. And then this was the Rebecca that went into Resident Evil 1. The one that was like, fuck you, Chris, I'm Rebecca Chambers. Bang, 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 bang. Seriously, though, she should have been a bit more hardened by the end of... yeah, there we go. By the end... By the start of Resident Evil. I mean, obviously, when they made Resident Evil, they hadn't even pretended to imagine that they were going to make this game. Especially Shinji Mikami, because like I said, he didn't even like Rebecca. He would have gone, there's no way there's ever going to be a Resident Evil game starring this woman. And then, boom! Several years later, here it is. So I open this, and I think it then, yeah. I quite like that.
This way.
Okay.
You open it, and it turns the area, it doesn't, yeah, it's like the other one did that. I'm going to give these to Rebecca, simply because, like I said, I'm pretty sure there's a boss fight coming up. And I want Billy to have, as my fighting guy, to have all his stuffs. Plus there's some more shotgun shells in there. Yes. So I've now got 21 shotgun shells, including the ones in my gun. We're good. We are good. Do your thing. Actually, let's click on it first and see what it says. Yeah. Nothing. Normally they say, oh, there's a thing missing. But this is just, you can use it to get the cable car moving. It's like, can I? It's like, yes, you can. I believe in you. Yeah! Cable car activate. So, the question is, am I going to get attacked before I get in the cable car, or whilst I'm on the cable car? This is the question of the day, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to leave that behind, because like I said, if I don't need it, then I'm not going to take it. I'm going to grab those red herbs instead. Let's... Actually, no. Tell you what. I'm going to grab a red herb, because it's only through this door here. No, it's not. They're downstairs. I don't think there's anything left in these rooms here. I want my knife. That's important. Yeah, I'm happy to leave that behind, because I think it's either I don't need it anymore, in which case it's fine. I'm fine to leave it behind, and I don't want to use the space for it. Or I do need it, which means I can come back and it doesn't matter. So it'll be annoying when I get to the point when I do need it, but if I don't need it, it'll be great, because I'll have used the slot for my knife and my red herb instead. I won't need to save, in fairness. I don't think that was actually... I don't think I actually did a huge amount there that really required that, but... Ayo, like I said, if I can't come back here, then I'm going to leave that ink ribbon behind, so... Oh, shit, hang on, I just realised I left a load of stuff back in the... I left all of my Magnum bullets. Oh, I'm definitely getting those. Sorry, Great Red Herb, you've been outranked by Magnum bullets. I'm doing alright for ammo now as well. Should I leave the... Thinking maybe I should leave the key behind. Not the key, what am I thinking? My knife. So yeah, definitely need these. Because when I get the Magnum, this will have been all worth it. Yeah, there's not really anything... I wish I could get a bit bigger inventory for the two of these guys. There's not really anything that I need... There's not anything that I can leave behind. Like, this is all pretty essential stuff for my survival. And there's nothing else important. That's just an ink ribbon. So this question, do I want to take the red herb or do I want to take my knife? I have a feeling I'm not going to get another knife. And given that I don't generally keep Becca stocked up with a great deal, I mean, the knife saved the day back there, so I'm gonna go for the knife. What I might do though, it's curious that it still lets me use that. I wonder if I can get another green chemical and get another dissolving agent, and maybe I can use that. Do you know what? Just in case, and because it doesn't take up an inventory slot, I'm gonna really quickly just go and grab the dissolving agent from the other room. On the off chance that they go later, like I can't come back here, and then you get to a thing, it's like, oh, if only you had something to dissolve it, and it's like, oh, if only I'd made up another set of dissolving agent, I could get this super secret rare item. Of course, if I can come back here, this whole endeavour is just a waste of time. But I'm willing to take that risk for 1 to 1.5 minutes worth of wasted time. Which I think is fair. I think, like, if it was more of an inconvenience than this, or if it was much more of an inconvenience than this, I wouldn't bother. But given that it's just literally a room full of... There's no enemies. Well, I mean, there are, but I'm avoiding them. And it's literally just here. There we go. So I've now got the stripping agent. So if I get anything else that's sealed, I can strip it. And if I get to the end of the game and I've still got the stripping agent, I will use it on Billy. Haha! Or Rebecca. Honestly, I'm not fussy. But then she'd be all naked for Resident Evil 1, and that would be ridiculous. Billy can be naked, he doesn't appear again. And maybe that's why he dies of hypothermia in the Arklay Mountains. After Rebecca used her stripping agent on him. I like stripping. In my head now, I've got this picture of like a James Bond type character who is just, he just goes, we need you to take the clothes off of this woman. I'm on it. Leave it to me. And he just sneaks around and follows people around until he's in the opportune situation to take all their clothes off. This is our best stripping agent. No one can not be stripped by him. That's a double negative. Yes, it is. Monkey! Oh, it's a special monkey! Oh, Rebecca! The special monkey got Billy! It's kind of lame. So now what happens? Oh no, in the arse. You're a... Ah! And they all died. It was nice of him to politely walk up and then be like, hi! Okay, well, he's dead. Billy! Billy! I can't be Billy! No power going to the cable car. So must have gone wrong with the regulator. Alright, well, Billy's dead. So I'm just going to go and see what's up with the regulator. I can't switch to Billy. I thought maybe I'd have to switch to Billy to fight the monkeys, but apparently he's fine. He's taking care of the monkeys. Nothing I need to worry about. That thing died after 2. Which is annoying, because I wasted a round on it. But at least now I've got a space in my inventory. Gonna squish these leeches all under my foot. I'm gonna squish these leeches all under my foot. Probably someone kinky getting off to this. I don't know why I said that. It is a legitimate fetish though. Not crushing leeches specifically, but people have crushing fetishes. Is fetishy. I mean, so I've heard. Can I be Billy? No, I can't be Billy now. Okay. We just leaving Billy behind then, are we? I feel like, because I don't know where the monkeys have taken Billy. Damn it, go! I'm holding one direction and she's changing. By one direction, I mean left, not the boy band. Are they still together? Or I know one of them left, and that was devastating. He has stumbled into my experiments. Can a human be a food source? How will the leeches respond? Why would you feed a like, you're experimenting with leeches, that's kind of boring. I must feed you to them! Why? Because you've discovered my secret. I don't care what you do with leeches. I'm looking after the zombie dogs.